Hey everyone, we are back again for another Dokkan Battle video. This time we are looking at the tech androids and their banner tomorrow. So at the time of recording, the tech androids banner drops in about 9 hours, I believe. Something like that anyway. And this is a should you summon for them. So I'll try to keep it relatively brief here. But yeah, to quickly go over the unit, they are one of the best heroes in the game. Arguably the best hero in the game. I wouldn't put them at 1 personally. I'd probably put them at 2 or 3, probably. But they're very, very good. Nonetheless. Right, so they need worldwide chaos or future saga, which I think is a pretty bad leader skill right now. I don't like it. They don't work well on future, and worldwide chaos is a shitty category, to be honest. So, not a big fan. But this passive is ridiculous, right? Big numbers, big start turn numbers. They change the key through the tech. They get a huge buff from tech orbs, and they get a pretty significant buff from just non-tech orbs. If they get a certain amount of orbs, they get huge stat. They do get extra key per rainbow, so that can help. Their HP is low. They launch a guaranteed additional super. Again, they're sealing and raising attack and defense. That's very good. And if their HP is above 35%, which is going to be often, they nullify key blast supers, which is the most common super attack in the game. So they are very, very strong. And their active skill is also ridiculous. It can be active when facing only 1 enemy, if HP is 35% or more, or when facing 3 or more enemies. So basically, you can activate this anytime, unless you're facing exactly 2 enemies. And it's just a ghost usher for the turn, like against a certain enemy, and that's totally ridiculous. Pretty good link set for an android. These are very android-centric links, and they have very good stats. They have a very high attack stat and quite good defense too. So yeah, this unit extremely, extremely good. If we're summoning just for quality of unit, I definitely don't think they're a bad choice. I'll go over their banner unit really quick, and then we'll get into the actual banner. Dr. Drone 19 is the banner unit. They also have a pretty android-centric link set, as you can see. They're on a couple teams. Their passive is very strong. Again, big stats start of turn. They get more stats on super. They're an android category support for 3 key 40%, which is very nice. Their HP is low, they force enemy supers, and when their HP is like above 40%, they don't nullify, they absorb key blast supers, which has HP, so that's ridiculous. They also heal here as well. So yeah, I actually think this is one of the best units of the game. They're on the verge of a top 10 TUR, and that's not even a joke. They are utterly ridiculous. So, pretty good. So let's go over the banner really quick. So the banner is this is the banner on JP, by the way. So it's the tech androids, the support androids, Terra Super Vegeta, Int Broly, AGL Android 13, Int Future Gohan, and Physical Future Gohan. This banner on JP was extremely, extremely, extremely good. Because again, you're a top TUR. You're a top TUR. You're a top TUR. Broly is like a top 10 TUR, I would argue. He's in the range, right? He's arguably in the top 10. I'm not sure if everyone would say he's in top 10, but he's arguably there, right? 13 is solid. I think he's pretty good. I kind of just wish he had an active skill transformation personally, but he's still very good, for sure. But then we have In Future Gohan, who is aging, but with on hybrids with Tech Ultimate Gohan and a bunch of other support units, you can get excuse me, you get this In Future Gohan to still look relevant in difficult context. So that's good. That's good. And Physical Future Gohan gets an ECA in this celebration, he becomes a god. Well. But we do have an issue for us global players, right? These two, more 99.999% will not be on the map. Because they were just on SGR Super Review, and they're not going to bring them back quickly. So, these guys are going to be replaced. And they were like, well, with who? Well, we go over to the Trunks banner, AGL Dokkan Trunks, who was supposed to come out before the androids, but they moved the androids forward, right? Because apparently Trunks isn't able to compete with the 7-year anniversary, and to be fair, nothing can. The androids don't exactly do it either, right? But it is what it is. Because of that, I imagine we'll take the 2 newest Dokkan from the Trunks banner and put them on the Androids banner. And Super Vegeta probably will move over here. So those two units are Physical Trunks of Goten and Agility Gohan. So if we go back and look at this, it'll be the Tech Androids, the Into Androids, Physical Future Gohan, Into Future Gohan, AGL 13, Physical Goten Trunks, and the Agility Gohan. Is this banner still good? Yes, yes it is. It's quite a strong banner even still. Agility Gohan is still a really good TUR, probably pretty underrated by some people. Although the more I see people saying he's underrated, the more I'm like, I think people are beginning to rate him now, because everyone is saying that he's underrated, right? So that's what I would say. And then Physical Trunks of Goten, she's still pretty good. Again, people don't really talk about them anymore, but I find a lot of people overhype them. And some people think they're absolute fodder, and neither is true. They're like very good, actually. And with the new leader skills over on the JP version of the game, the 7th anniversary leader skill, they can go very crazy. So, you know. Anyways, I do think this banner might have one round of discounts, right? Just because it's, you know, this is the banner that's supposed to be competing with the 7-year anniversary, right? So that's good. That's pretty good. Although, with that said, should you summon? This is what I would say. If you're a fan of the androids, summon. Right? If you're a fan of the androids, you're a big android user in this game, in Dokkan, go ahead. They're good units. I don't see why. Like, I know the 7-year anniversary banners, sorry, are coming in like July, and if you've seen them, they're the best banners Dokkan's ever released. 7 featured LRs is ridiculous. But, you know, like, I feel like it's not the worst, like, banner to summon on, because again, there's a good featured pool here, and again, you have 5 months, basically. You've basically 5 months to save. So, it is a long time. You do have a long time to save still. So, if you want to spend your stones here, I don't think it's a bad idea. If not, just keep saving. Just keep saving, spend them on the 7-year anniversary, and pull, like, all the LRs, because there's just a ridiculous amount of them. But yeah, that's what I'd say. Summon if you want to. Not the worst choice at this point in time. But when we move to, like, let's say Trunks' banner, sorry, excuse me, we move to like Trunks' banner, and you know, we get closer and closer to the anniversary on Global, I will be less and less hesitant for people to be spending stones, because again, the 7-year anniversary banners are just so ridiculously good. So, yeah, I don't know about like this banner, for example, when Trunks gets revealed at Global. But for now, the androids, if you want them, go for it. If not, just keep saving. Because the LR like Super Saiyan God Goku and Vegeta, and the LR Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Vegeta are so far away the best units in the game. They're definitely worth saving stones for. Okay, so yeah, I'll leave it there. Tell me if you're going to summon on the androids. Let me know. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you guys later.